Weather conditions is being observed across the country today. North India remains under the influence of western disturbances, bringing rain, thunderstorms, fog and gusty winds. Hill states are witnessing colder conditions with rain and light snowfall in higher reaches. Meanwhile, South India stays relatively warm with pockets of rain and morning mist. Other regions experience a mix of clear skies, fog and isolated thunderstorms. Well, let's start with North India. In Punjab, the weather is likely to experience partly cloudy skies with spells of rain or thunderstorms. In Amritsar, the maximum temperature is 19 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 8 degrees Celsius. Moving to Bathinda, the maximum remains 20 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 6 degrees Celsius. In Chandigarh, Mohali, the maximum temperature rises to 21 degrees Celsius while the minimum stays at 9 degrees Celsius. Jalandhar will see a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 8 degrees Celsius. In Taran, the maximum reaches 20 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 8 degrees Celsius. Most of the cities experience fog in the morning or mainly clear skies during the day. Moving to Himachal Pradesh, it will witness thunderstorms with rain, lightning and gusty winds, while higher regions remain significantly cold. In Dharamshala, the maximum temperature is 16 degrees Celsius while the minimum drops to 5 degrees Celsius. Kangra sees a maximum of 17 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 6 degrees Celsius. In Shimla, the maximum reaches 16 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 3 degrees Celsius. Manali will be colder with a maximum of 7 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 0 degrees Celsius. In Delhi, the national capital is all set for a wet day with persistent light rain, thunderstorms, fog during morning hours and gusty winds throughout the day. The maximum temperature is 18 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 11 degrees Celsius. Across Haryana, it will see partly cloudy conditions with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers and strong surface winds. In Gurgaon, the maximum is 22 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 12 degrees Celsius. Panipat will see a maximum of 18 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 8 degrees Celsius. Sirsa records a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 8 degrees Celsius, while Nuh reaches a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 12 degrees Celsius. In Jammu and Kashmir, it will remain mostly cloudy with light snow in higher reaches and rain or thunder showers across the valley and Jammu region. Kupwara will have a maximum of 8 degrees Celsius and a minimum of -1 degree Celsius. Srinagar records a maximum of 8 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 1 degree Celsius. In Jammu, the maximum reaches 17 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 10 degrees Celsius. Now let's shed light on South India as warm and humid conditions prevail across the region with partly cloudy skies, morning mist and isolated spells of rain or thunderstorms. In Kerala, the maximum temperature is 32 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 23 degrees Celsius. Moving to Tamil Nadu, the maximum reaches 30 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 22 degrees Celsius. In Karnataka, the maximum is 29 degrees Celsius and the minimum 18 degrees Celsius. Andhra Pradesh will see a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 20 degrees Celsius. Finally, Telangana records a maximum of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 19 degrees Celsius. Moving to West India, it experiences mostly clear and warm weather, though isolated thunderstorms and hail may occur in some pockets. In Maharashtra, the maximum temperature is 31 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 20 degrees Celsius. Gujarat sees a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 17 degrees Celsius. In Rajasthan, the maximum reaches 25 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 12 degrees Celsius. Finally, in East and Northeast India, it will see morning fog or mist followed by partly cloudy to clear skies and comfortable temperatures. In West Bengal, the maximum temperature is 26 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 16 degrees Celsius. Moving to Assam, the maximum reaches 28 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius. In Bihar, the maximum is 25 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 14 degrees Celsius. Overall, weather conditions remain dynamic across the nation with active systems affecting northern and hilly regions. Fog and reduced visibility may impact morning travel in several of the states. Thunderstorms and gusty winds could cause localized disruptions, especially in north and central India. Residents have been advised to stay updated with local forecast and take all the necessary precautions as weather conditions continue to evolve. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Survey.